Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. Now before we get into the main topic here, I just have two things I want to run over real quick. First of all, the very annoying fan in the background. I apologize, but it's like 90 degrees today. It's super humid. I need to have the fan on. I really apologize. I know it sounds awful in the background, but otherwise I'd be sweltering in here and probably wouldn't be able to get this video done. I'd pass out halfway through, so just prefacing that. Second of all, I have a Pokemon, if you like Pokemon cards, I'm having a box break in 2 days, really. It ends on Friday. I think I'm posting this on Thursday, so you have a day to enter. I'm opening up 2 of these Pokemon Sun and Moon Cosmic Eclipse Build and Battle packs, and you can bid on the different types on eBay. If you want to learn more, I'm not going to explain it here. If you're really confused, there will be a couple links in the description. One to my Instagram page that will explain it more, one to my YouTube channel that will not really explain anything, but you're going to need that if you're participating, and the link to my eBay store, which has all of the types you can bid on, as well as a little bit more information there. So leave all that in the description below. You have until tomorrow night. If you're watching this on Thursday, you have until Friday, June 5th at like 7 p.m. Is when the first type closes. So, just a little shameless self-promotion. But, without further ado, I was going through my old YouTube videos from the past few years, just looking, reminiscing, and I came across this one, and I wanted to share it. So, you guys remember this little trend, right? Ranking things, this little tier maker that was really popular around last year. It's kind of making a resurgence, I guess. But I did 2 of these, so I ranked my favorite Skylanders games as well as Mario games. And this is the last one I did. It was on July 15th, 2019, so almost a whole year ago was the last installment in this mini series that I did. And in the comments, I have a suggestion here from P. Diddy, the one, the only, asking me to do favorite PlayStation exclusive games. Now, I never did do that, and I apologize, but we're changing that today. We're doing our favorite PlayStation exclusive games. And there's a lot more than I thought, so I'm using a pre-made tier list on tiermaker.com. Someone already made this. So, there's a handful of games on this list that I haven't played, but I'm going to do my best to rank the ones that I have played. In, The Last of Us Part 2, big PlayStation exclusive this year, coming out in just a little over a week. So I guess it's with the times in that regard. I'm super hyped for it, so I guess you can consider where I'll rank The Last of Us Part 1, which is on here. So these are PlayStation 4 exclusives. See the list down here. We have all of these, and we have S, A, B, C, and D tier. So we're going to get into that, starting off with this one that I have not played. Knack. Looks cool, I guess. Can't really tell you much, so we're just not going to rank that. Again, let me know in the comments if there's some on here that I haven't personally played but you've played, where you'd rank them, and just rank them in general. So say what your favorite PlayStation exclusive game is if you have one, because I think that'd be cool. But we'll start with the real one that I have played, Detroit Become Human. I have not played this too much. I don't remember it all too well, so it clearly wasn't the best. It was, futuristic cyborgs and that sort of storyline. It was, I know you control sort of a cyborg character and something like that. I'm going to put it in C tier because I at least played it, so I don't think it was terrible, but it certainly wasn't memorable. And I never completed the game. I stopped after, I probably have an hour or so on the game. Next up, Ratchet and Clank. This is a fun little game. This is a fun cartoon game. I think there's a movie based on this as well, which I haven't seen. But this reminded me a lot of Skylanders. I'm going to put it in the B tier for now. It's better than Detroit Become Human for sure. I don't know if it might slide down to C, but it was a fun little quick game that I played. It wasn't expensive, it was pretty cheap. on the PlayStation Store. Gave it a try, and it was just a fun little story. Again, kind of reminded me of Skylanders a little bit, so that's why I enjoyed that. This one, The Last Guardian, looks cool. Is that a dragon on the thing? I've never played this one, but this does look interesting. The Last Guardian. I'll have to look that up later. What else? Okay, Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. This was one of the first games I played on the PlayStation 4 when I got it back in 2015, or it's 2016, was it? I don't remember, but I do remember that when I got the PS4, Uncharted 4 was actually a game that came with the PlayStation in a bundle. It was a console bundle, came with this game. I didn't get that when I got the Black Ops 3 bundle, but I still got Uncharted 4 right along with it. Love Nathan Drake. He's the GOAT. Never played any other Uncharted games before this, but I still enjoyed this one, still kind of understood what was going on. I know a lot of people will probably put it in the S tier. I'm going to put it in the A. It wasn't the best game I've ever played, but I did like Nathan Drake. I like his thing. It was cool, and I think they're making a movie based on Uncharted, or at least Nathan Drake. I'm pretty sure Tom Holland, the guy who plays Spider-Man, is Nathan Drake. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's in the works. So that'll be cool. I'll enjoy that. Definitely go see that. Speaking of Spider-Man, we have Spider-Man PS4, which does not have Tom Holland as Spider-Man, but it's still an awesome game, and it's one that I played a lot of. It got pretty grindy after the first couple weeks of playing it. I don't think I ever completed like all the DLC and everything like that. It just got way too much. But I gotta tell you, man, for the first couple days flying around New York City, swinging from building to building, graphics were insane, web slinging mechanics were off the charts, so cool, so surreal. Spider-Man PS4 S tier for sure. Like I said, I might have to go back and try and play through some of that DLC, but I just know it got really grindy just trying to complete it, so I never followed through with that, but I wish I did. Shadow of the Colossus is another one that I'm pretty sure is pretty highly acclaimed in the PlayStation community. I have never touched. I've purchased this. I've never played it. It's actually on my list of games to play though, and I'm really upset that I haven't played it. That's probably going to upset some people, but I've never touched Shadow of the Colossus. But I do know that a lot of people will probably put it up here in A or maybe even S, if I had to guess. So, apologies for that. Until Dawn is one that I have played, though, and this is a great game. This one, I don't know if many people like it, because it's not really talked about too much, but it's one of those games where pretty much it's a story and you get to control pretty much what happens. If you're familiar with Telltale games and their style, Minecraft story mode, The Walking Dead, they have all of those. I think there's Guardians of the Galaxy maybe. I don't remember all of them, but I definitely played Minecraft story mode and The Walking Dead. It's you make the choices, and in Until Dawn, I'm pretty sure every single playable character could die depending on how you choose the story to go. So there's so many different ways this can go. It's really up to you. So for that reason, I really enjoyed it. I'm putting it in the A tier. Not as good as Uncharted 4, but still it was a fun like standalone game, and it was scary, but it was good. Especially because you get to choose what happens. Here's another Uncharted. This is The Lost Legacy, I'm pretty sure. I have played this. Nathan Drake is not in this one, if this is The Lost Legacy. I'm pretty sure these are the only two Uncharteds on the PlayStation 4, so I'm pretty sure it's The Lost Legacy. Nathan Drake ain't in this one, so I did not like it. C tier. Blech. It was gross. Nathan Drake carries that franchise, in my opinion. Out of the two games that I've played from it, Nathan Drake carries it. Bloodborne. If you want to keep up with the times, this is a pandemic-related game. I know a lot of people like it. Pretty sure it's in the S tier. Just so you know, up here, it says you can view the community rank. We're going to do this afterwards just to see where everybody else stands. I just realized that. I'm pretty sure Everyone will put it in the S, maybe the A. I'm putting it down here. I did not like this. Bloodborne, I didn't play through it. It was dark, it was blah. Can't really explain it. I think it was just the gothic feel that it had, and it was, I don't know, and just the boring, outbreak of a disease, that sort of storyline just doesn't really resonate with me too much. So, sorry if you like Bloodborne. You're a Bloodborne fan. I just could not play it for the life of me. It was so boring. Gravity Rush 2 is a game I've heard of. I've heard of Gravity Rush. Never played Gravity Rush 2 or 1. So no idea what it's about, but the name sounds familiar. Drive Club. I have played this one. It's a racing game. I like racing games. I'm putting it in B. It's along with Ratchet & Clank. It's just a fun little... I like racing games. I didn't even know this was a PS4 exclusive, to be honest with you, until I saw it on this list. I just got it digitally downloaded because it's a racing game, and it's not Forza. I still prefer Forza over this, but it was just for the PlayStation 4 for a racing game, along with like the crew and other stuff. I just played it. It was a fun, I like cars. I like driving, racing, so I enjoyed it. I'm sure it's probably down in C or D for most people. I'll put it in B because it was fun. One that wasn't fun, I think I've played. I don't even know if I played this. The Order 1886, I think it is. D. I have to check my PlayStation games, my library, because I might not even played this one. But the box art looks familiar. I might have played this. That's embarrassing if I have, and I just don't remember. But D tier, nonetheless. Probably bad. Don't even know what this says. Couldn't even tell you, but never played it. There's a Knack 2, a sequel, so Knack 1 must be good. I definitely gotta look that series up now. Okay. P. Diddy, I know you're the one that suggested this. PlayStation exclusives list. And I know this is I know for a fact this is one of your favorite PlayStation exclusive games. HZD, Horizon Zero Dawn. And I'm sorry to disappoint you. I know you have it up here. I know a lot of people have it up here. It's probably in the S tier in the community rank. It's a really good game. And I got the giant bundle that was a few years back where it came with the game, all the DLC, everything, and some PlayStation avatars and like a background screen or whatever. But I never really played the game. It just reminded me a lot of Titanfall, which I know is not the game at all. I'm not a fan of Titanfall, and this kind of reminded me of that. I'll put it in B tier. It wasn't like, wow, this is awesome. It wasn't memorable, but it was okay. It wasn't like Detroit Become Human. It wasn't like Bloodborne, where it's just boring as heck and terrible, but it still wasn't super good. Sorry about that. That's gonna offend some people. Shadowfall. Killzone Shadowfall. This looks cool. Never played it, but it looks cool. And this one I haven't played either. The Second Son? Is that what it says? I think it says Second Son. Never played this one either. I'd be curious to see how many of you guys have played these games that I've just never heard of before. They might be pretty popular. I don't know. We'll see when we do the community ranking, I guess. I think there's only 2 more here that I have actually played. And one of those is God of War 2018, which won Game of the Year. And I'm not going to waste any time saying, oh, where am I going to put it? Putting it in the S tier, for sure. God of War 2018, graphics were great, story was great, the way the game just followed Kratos and his kid was awesome. The boss fights were bloody, and they were cool, and they were so cool. The action scenes were awesome. I really like the Viking, Norse mythology type of games. So obviously I like God of War. That's why I'm kind of hyped for Assassin's Creed Valhalla, although I know a lot of people aren't. They don't like the Viking thing. I really like the Viking thing, so I'm excited for Valhalla. But God of War 2018 was great. Probably second favorite PlayStation exclusive game, and one of my favorite games of all time on any platform. But that leaves one game, and y'all know what it is, because I teased it at the beginning. The Last of Us Remastered, Part 1 technically, but that was on the PlayStation 3, so this is the remastered. The Last of Us Part 1 Remastered. By far my favorite PlayStation game, and top 5 favorite games of all time. It's so great, and I'm so hyped for The Last of Us Part 2. I know there were all these leaks. I didn't see any of the leaks, so I'm completely clean, and I'm getting the game in 2 weeks when it comes out, and I'm going to play it, and then maybe I'll make an updated list with that one on here. We'll see, or maybe I'll put it in the comments when I'm done playing, where it ranks on this list. But this is my list. So down at the D tier, absolute trash games, we have Bloodborne and The Order 1880 something. C tier, which is it's alright, but forgettable. Detroit Become Human, Uncharted, The Lost Legacy, just was terrible without Nathan Drake. B tier, which were fun, but wouldn't play again. Ratchet and Clank, fun quick story. Drive Club, racing game, nothing else can really be said. I just like racing games. Otherwise it would be lower because there's no story or anything. Horizon Zero Dawn, fun but reminded me of Titanfall. A tier, which are great games, just not the best of the best. Until Dawn, Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, Nathan Drake carries that game. And then S tier, the absolute best of the best, Spider-Man PS4, God of War 2018, The Last of Us Remastered, in that order. Backwards. So, my favorite going down the list is Last of Us Remastered, God of War, Spider-Man, just to clarify. And that's it. So we'll hit view the community ranking here and see how I paired up with this. Here, we'll do a split screen. Nope, split screen. Okay. Wow, look at that. Alright, so it's kind of hard to see, but God of War, Spider-Man, The Last of Us, they put Uncharted 4 and Bloodborne's in S tier. Of course it is, so I know, I offended a lot of people. Shadow of the Colossus is a good game, apparently. It's an A tier. So is HZD. Okay. So far, besides Bloodborne, I'm kind of close. Alright, Detroit Become Human, they put in B. Maybe if I played it more. Okay, Second Son is in B. So I will have to, and so is this game that I didn't even know what it's called. This logo's weird. This one on the end of the B tier. The Lost Legacy's up in B, and Ratchet and Clank. Okay, so that's pretty much on point. I just had Until Dawn a little bit higher, and Detroit and Uncharted a little bit lower. The Last Guardian is in C. Again, like I said, that kind of looks interesting. And then the rest of them are in D. So they put Drive Club in D, which is fine. It's just a racing game. It's nothing more, nothing special. The Order is in D tier, so I must be remembering it correctly. And literally all the other games that I had no idea. Knack and Knack 2. I had so much hope that they were a good series if they had a sequel, but they're in D tier. So that's it. That's my list. Fun little video. Not little. 20 minutes long. I ramble a lot. But there you go, P. Diddy. Almost a year after you requested this video, I get it for you. And that's all I got. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed. If you have, a rating or super review, very much appreciated. Other than that, if you want to see more tier maker list things, ranking things, let me know in the comments below, and I promise you it won't take me a year this time to fulfill your request. So request a random topic. If they have it on this website, I will do it for sure as soon as I can. Remember to go in the description if you want your chance at a couple Pokemon cards. That's all I got. So thanks for watching. Catch you all in the next video very, very soon.